Beautiful picture this morning because I was thinking that as we're reading our book club books, we want to go deeper. And I'm thinking it's sort of like diving. Have you ever gone into a swimming pool and go really deep?
Miss Jones, I swam in the Mediterranean Sea.
Well, tell me that later. I love that. Tell me later. All right, so today we're going to go diving deeper into meaning. And the question I want to ask you is, how can we get below the surface of a book? Because this picture that Riley drew, the artist, this would be the surface, right, of the water. And we have like lily pads and something may float on the surface. But then as we go deeper into the water, we're getting down into that like nutrient-rich soil and the plants that the fish eat and sort of the things that give life to the water. Does that help you understand it a little more? Making a connection to a kind of a freshwater lake or a pond. So I wanted to compliment you on all your book club work because they are amazing. You're doing an amazing job talking about your books. Are you enjoying it? Mm-hmm. And Ms. Steele's group, I don't always see what she's doing with her groups, but I look at the notes and it's amazing, amazing work. So we're doing such a good job. I want to show you how to go a little deeper. You want to try it today? Okay. And this is sort of going to be interactive. I want to give you a little time. Some of you are going to be able to come up and sort of put some things on here. Okay, because readers, we want to generate ideas. And sometimes it's, when I hear you in your book clubs, I've heard you sometimes talk on the surface. And that's okay. When we start out, that's the way we do it. Even grown-ups, when we have book clubs, we stay up here until we learn to go a little deeper. So I want to ask you to help me out. I wrote some names of things we look for as readers. These are things I've seen you do. Even if you don't know what it's called, you've done it. So if I said to you, if I talked about the setting of a book, do you think if I talked about the setting, would that be like sort of a surface level, or would it be like going deeper into the meaning of the book? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you think surface level. Yeah, I think it's important, but not always the most important thing in a book, the setting. Okay, so let's put that up here, since we all agree. All right, so now I'm going to ask some people to come up and give me, and kind of decide where to put these. Okay? All right, this is what we learned this week. Developing a theory. And we did all this work with our read aloud book, developing a theory. So, Ansley, since you're right here, what do you think? Where do you think that would go?
In the middle.
In the middle? Okay, do you guys agree? Thumbs up. Developing a theory, like a big idea about a book. Okay, let's leave it there. All right, how about character traits? Okay, Jack, you come up. Character traits. This might take a little longer than normal, but I want you guys to help me with this. Let's scoot over. Oh, thank you. Character traits, like when we're talking about our characters. We develop theories about characters, but these are like what the character looks like, sounds like. What do you think? Like a little below the surface. All right, thumbs up. Do you guys agree? We're doing a good job. How about a summary, summarizing what you've read? Lots of you have done that. Lots of you. The middle? Agree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
I think it should be at the bottom.
Okay. Because?
Well, it's kind of important because that means you're understanding the book.
Oh, she says if you're understanding the book, you can summarize. So do you think that should be near the bottom?
Yeah.
Thumbs up? Okay. This one is retelling. It's a little different than summarizing. Summarize is when you really make it short and sweet. We learn to do that. But retelling is more... You tell everything. Then you say then, and then, and then, and then. She's putting it up at the top. What do you guys think? Disagree? Disagree? Down, thumbs down? Wait, who wants to comment to Claire using our polite conversational prompts? David?
I think it should be near the bottom because once you already done the summary, you know what it's more about. Like, you know how to get better at it.
deeper level thinking. Okay, let's stop on this one for a minute because I do want to come back to these two, and that would be maybe a great lesson for tomorrow because I have some things I want to say about that too. Okay, how about this one? Revising a theory. Is someone in the back want to do this? This was our mini lesson yesterday. All right, revising a theory. Ooh, look where he put it. Underneath developing a theory, then you revise the theory. Thumbs up if you agree. You're going deeper when you're rethinking your initial idea. Oh, I agree. I agree. Okay, we're down to the last two. Inferring and drawing conclusions. Okay, Veronica, why don't you do this one, and then Ella, drawing conclusions. And then we'll talk about these, and then I want to get you reading.
No, I want to
Infer. Oh, you know what? Who's in our book club this week that can talk about inferring? What does it mean? Morning Reader Club. We did some inferring. Jacob, you were in that group?
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica, what does it mean to infer?
It means like from what you know in the book, but didn't tell you, but you know that it's that. So it's inferring.
Exactly. Put it up at the top. Do you guys think? You're saying the text doesn't say it right in there, but you know it's true because of what you're reading. Ooh, what do you think? You want to make some changes? Look at your friends. So she's putting it down closer to the bottom. Now? Oh, thumbs down, thumbs up. What do you think? It's right where it should be? You think it's even deeper? Like you can infer it's like really, really reading it deeply? What do you think?
It should be deeper.
You want to move it? We can move it. Do you feel good about that?
No, it needs to be
Veronica?
deeper.
No, there's no deeper than that. I'm not going to the center of the earth. Do you feel good about that? Okay. The last one I have was using context clues. Context clues. That means you don't know a word, you can figure it out. We do that all the time. Joseph, you want to do that one? There's a lot more probably we could add to this, guys. There's just all the ones I can think of today. We can add to this. Maybe we can keep it up and keep it going. Sort of near the top. What do you think? Since we did this last week, sort of as a whole group, we talked about context clues. Do you think it's really hard work that you're doing as a reader when you don't know a word but you figure it out? Or middle or kind of easy?
No, it's not.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
What do you think?
It's middle.
Middle? Let's keep it there?
Yeah.
Right, I need to
Okay.
straighten it.
You can have lots of discussions on this,
You
but
need to what?
Straighten it.
good. Okay, you stay here for a minute, because I need you actually. All right, so here's really what I wanted to show you today. To do this kind of work down here, this work, which I want you to all start doing in your book clubs, we want to, this is okay, but I don't want to see a lot of this anymore. Like, I'm actually going to move this one a little bit closer, just because, and I'll tell you why tomorrow. Because I think we're doing a lot of this, and I'd like to get to more of, I'm going to put that right on top of that one. Doing more of this.